Welcome back to the Rouges, where we talk everything Canada soccer and US soccer. Tonight we're going to be doing a recap on tonight's match between Canada and Mexico at the newly famed Iceteca. Yes, you heard that right, Iceteca, being played in Edmonton, Alberta, Northern Alberta. And this result, Canada wins 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, however you want to say it, French or English. Canada wins over L3 for the first time in 20 years. Holy moly, if this is not a milestone, well, you are crazy. We got a lot to unpack here. And before I want to do that, oh my God. I want to say the climate worked. Creating a hostile environment for Mexico to play in, the cold, the snow, it worked out in the end. So, I'm going to admit, guys, I was worried. I was like, the cold might affect us too, right? Probably not as much as Mexico, but to an extent. And sure enough, it didn't work. Thankfully, it didn't work out that way, but it worked in our favor. And almost a 2-0 win, almost another 2-0. But we'll definitely take a 2-1. They tried to make it a little nervous at the end, which I'm going to cover. But holy smokes, guys. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight, but we got a lot to talk about in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the starting lineup if you guys would like that. Atiba Hutchinson, Milan Boyan, Alistair Johnson, Samuel Adekugbe, Kamal Miller, Stephen Eustachio, Tejan Buchanan, Donnell Henry, Kyle Larin, Alphonso Davies, and Richie Larea. We're still playing in Alphonso Davies, the King's hometown, by the way. And then in this one, holy moly. The beginning of it, right out the gate, Donnell Henry puts a strong lick on Tuki Lozano to kind of set the tone and get things kind of established how things are going to go for Mexico. And, but pretty much from there, not much action until just a foul fest until the 37th minute where we finally see an attacking chance for Canada, the Rouges, where Tejan Buchanan tries to isolate the Mexican defender and get one-on-one with Ochoa, but it's well defended by Mexico and cleared away for a corner kick for Canada, which unfortunately didn't amount to anything at that time. But then we have to jump all the way to the 45th plus 3rd minute of stoppage time, where it's a great shot from distance from Alistair Johnson, great save by Ochoa, rebounded by Kyle Larin, and put away by Kyle Larin. 1-0 for the Rouges. Let's go! And that's when you really start to feel the energy going into the stadium too. And what a goal right before the halftime whistle. What a momentum booster right for the Rouges. What better way to score right before the half? This was just beautiful and everything you could ask for, guys. And then, not long after, 51st minute, Stephen Eustachio sends a beautiful ball into the box, right to Kyle Larison. He gets it, settles himself, and buries it. It's 2-0 Canada. Let's go. Canada and the Rouges are flying high. And this is great. Mexico is looking discombobulated as they don't know what hit them. They look like they're into a brick wall at this point. And Iceteca is working and is in full effect. By the way, temperatures around this were negative 10 Celsius at kickoff. We're probably dropping down to, with the wind chill, to minus 15 Celsius. Great weather for Canada. Nightmare weather for Mexico, and it turned out to be that way. Now, after that Canadian second goal, unfortunately, it does get chippy as in the 62nd minute, Richie Larea gets shoved in the middle of the box, and there's no call for a penalty. Once again, VAR is needed in CONCACAF. We can't have moments like this. Red cards, missed penalty calls, missed calls in general, missed bad tackles, whatever it is, etc. We need VAR in CONCACAF, and I know that some of the countries don't have the resources to get it, but now in this day and age with football, you need it. And we can see it with the next couple challenges I'm going to give you read off that VAR is needed. 67th minute, Davies gets body checked in the middle of the field, right outside the penalty box. There's no call, and you can just see Mexico is getting frustrated. And, and Canada gets, of course, called for retaliations, which that's how it always works, apparently. They always call the retaliation calls, but the initial call is often missed. And so, 71st minute, Richie Larea gets on a breakaway and gets yanked from behind. No call, he still proceeds, but no call is given despite this denial of goal scoring opportunity. Not even a yellow, no foul, nothing. And even Davies and the rest of the team, after the play is done, pleads their case to the referee. He says there's got to be something, and the ref doesn't even go back and give any booking or anything for that. So that's obnoxious. And poor job by the referee there. A lot of missed calls and missed moments here by the referee. That was annoying. But I really don't like to complain about the referee if I can help it. So, and even way, Canada still got the win, so we'll take it. But in the 89th minute, as soon as you think Canada's just going to coast to a 2-0 lead or 2-0 win, not so fast as Mexico in 03. As Tecatito crosses in right to Hector Herrera and he heads it home. Milan Borjan does try to milk some time by turtling the ball, and it works to an extent. Mexico does have some life going with 2-1 with 5 minutes of stoppage time left. 93rd, so 3 minutes of stoppage time in. But Milan Borjan with a huge save with multiple huge saves on Mexican attacks. I mean, this was huge, as well as the Canadian defense in general. By the way, after that Mexican goal, Canada ended up dropping everybody back, every 11 men behind the ball, and I would say it worked out. And after that, after Mexico really just couldn't get past the Canadian defense, they really started throwing a lot of fits and just really realizing that they might not survive this one. And this was just hilarious to note too, as Canada takes a couple time off in the corner flag, milks some time. Mexico knows they're screwed, and so they start trying to scuff already. And eventually, there's a nasty tackle at the end. A yellow card is given. Referee just says, "You know what? That's it." And Canada wins 2-1 as a fight breaks out. Both Mexico and U.S. players fight on the field, but either way, Canada is laughing. They get the last laugh. Mexico goes away. I don't know what's going to happen down there in the Mexico press. So if somebody can keep me updated on who follows Mexican soccer press, that would be greatly appreciated. What's going to happen to Tata Martino, but I'm going to talk about that later on. But the game is over. Canada gets a historic win, perhaps the biggest win in Canadian soccer history. First win in Mexico over 20 years. Can you believe that? I wasn't even born probably the last time, or if I was just a baby, and I don't even remember that. So, first time in 20 years, Canada, La Rouge, beats El Tri. I never, honestly, guys, I'm going to admit, never would have saw the day coming. You asked me previously before this one, if Canada beats Mexico, I would have just laughed and probably say, in my dreams, or in your dreams, right? Well, dream became a reality tonight. And oh my God, if you're a Canadian and you're not a Canadian soccer fan, you need to get on the bandwagon. Go ahead, it's not too late. Support your country. I mean, it's all right, and it's like, you have to. I mean, Canada, by the way, I'm going to show you where they are on the table after this, but right now let's look at the stats. 8 shots to 12. Canada got outshot, but it doesn't matter, Canada, both teams had 50% shots actually on target. Canada had 4 out of 8, while Mexico having 6 out of 12. 41% possession of 59% possession. 320 passes completed to 455 passes completed. 69% pass accuracy to 80% pass accuracy. 16 fouls to 22. Very, very chippy game. 1 yellow card to 2. No red cards. 1 offsides apiece. And 5 corner kicks apiece. And then we look at the overall standings where, guess who's in first? Guess who's in first, guys? Yeah. If you guessed it, Canada's in first. Canada, yeah. La Rouge. La Rouge, first place with 16 points. 8 matches played, of course. Everybody's played 8 matches at this point. USA, after failing to beat Jamaica, they do tie, but they're right behind us. 15 points. Mexico, 14 points. Tied with Panama, who's number 4. 14 points. Good. Let those two duke it out. And hopefully Mexico goes to a playoff spot. 5th place, Costa Rica. 6th, Jamaica. Costa Rica leapfrogging Jamaica with taking their spot after Jamaica previously had 5th with the U.S. tie. Costa Rica had 9 points. Jamaica had 7 points. 7th place, El Salvador with 6. And still in dead last after another choke, I think. I don't know if they were winning or what happened. Honduras still has 3 points? Guys, never would I thought Honduras would be struggling at this point. I mean, that's a mind-blowing on my part. I thought Honduras, I would always count on them going to even if it's a playoff spot, you can always count on them competing for a World Cup spot. But right now, after 8 games, 6 to go, they are dead last with only 3 points, which means they have to win out in order to even just have a chance. And I don't know even if they win out, if Canada, Mexico, and USA keep winning, and if Panama keeps staying along with them too, I don't see a way back, unfortunately, for Honduras. But without further ado, let's just talk about this game. Where do I even start? I mean, I don't even want to critique the game, right? I mean, even if Canada did do something wrong, I'm too excited to. I mean, I'm too excited to even like note that. It's just, I can you believe it, guys? Like, can you believe it? Tell me, can you believe it? Canada beating Mexico. It's gonna take me a while to process this, guys. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get less sleep tonight because I'm just gonna be full of. I'm already full of excitement. I mean, Mexico losing two straight. Canada still, by the way, unbeaten. Only team in the octagon still unbeaten, by the way. Canada said, "This is our house," like the Allstate commercial, or like the song "Our House." You know, that's what they're jamming to right now. The Who's are jamming to "Our House" right now. Good song, by the way. But I mean, this is just Canada for the most part. I mean, I know it got a little nervy at the end. Canada played phenomenal, phenomenal. Kyle Larin, courtesy of 2 goals, just really sealing the deal for that Rouge. And oh my God, as the announcer kept saying on Sportsnet, "Oh Canada, oh baby." That's the calling cry right now for this team because, oh my God, seriously, who would have thought Canada would be this good, ending the halfway point, top of the group. At this point, their chances of qualifying for Qatar are 99% right now. 99%. And then I think next games aren't until January, so they get a good break, get to celebrate this, enjoy this. And Iceteca, guys. How about Iceteca? Iceteca becoming just a new thing now. I think this might be Canada's fortress now in terms of wherever if they play Giants. So I don't know how they're going to play that with the United States. Are they still going to play it in Vancouver, or are they going to take the United States also up to Edmonton and let them play in Snowteca or Iceteca? I mean, holy crap! This actually worked. Like as I said earlier, I didn't think this would work. I thought we would just be affected, but wow! Lo and behold, Mexico. Really, and just like it's funny because all day I was making jokes too to my other friends. It was like, yeah, the Mexican players are probably saying, "Coach, my legs, my arms, my fingers, le duele, mis piernas le duele," right? And sure enough, the announcer said that's both players, both teams, of course, had players saying that le duele. Hace fiendo, hace is cold. You know, it was fun. Oh my goodness, and just. I really, really hope the rest of Canada gets on board with this team if they haven't already, because you need to. Oh my, oh my, Canada, oh baby, wow. I mean, I just can't believe this. Can you guys believe it? As I said many times, I've asked it so many times. Can you guys believe it? Wow, unbelievable. I mean, and I've got nothing really to complain about either in terms of the game playing. Like everybody, I mean, it was started off slow because both teams need to fill out the field, right? The field conditions were hard, the ground was hard, the wind and the elements were hard. But Canada, I mean, they found it first, and once they got in that groove, they kept going. Of course, Hector Herrera made things a little nervy at the end. Milan Borjan with a couple goal line saves along with the Canadian defense really kept Canada from getting just 1 point, and that was just whoo. I mean, of course, it had to be nervy moments, right? It had to be. But nevertheless, the Rouges get the job done. And even when Canada went up 2-0, I didn't know that, I was expecting for them to say, like, 2-0, but they were just saying, "Let's go, Canada." And I was like, yeah. I thought they could have at least said it in French. "De us," or however you say zero in French. You could have said "de" or something, but Canada said, "No, we don't need to do that. We're just going to say, 'Let's go, Canada,' and keep chanting." At one point, you heard the national anthem being sung around the stadium. I mean, just a moment of unity across this nation. And just, oh my. Just please, please, I really hope this game unites Canada and really just gets everybody behind one cause for Canada soccer and to qualify for the World Cup in 2022. I really, really hope so. I mean, in terms of the game, as I said earlier, I've got nothing else to break down. Great game for Canada. Everybody, great job. I mean, everybody, that's the definition of heart. Everybody emptied their hearts out tonight, played their butts off. and just did everything they could. I mean, what more could you ask from this Canadian team, right? This is Canada. This is the Canadian men's national team, and this is La Rouge. And yeah, unbelievable. It's gonna, as I said, it's gonna take me a while to process this, but we did it, guys. Finally beating L3. L3. Taking L's. 2 straight L's from Mexico. And one thing I do want to question is, what does this mean for Tata Martino now, for those who are following Mexican press? What does this mean? You know, are they going to go after him? Are they going to fire him? Are they going to keep him, even though they're still in 3rd place? I mean, just Panama's on their butt right now. But you can still win. So, it's up to that. So, we'll see how they do with that. But I'll be following that too and see what happens with Tata Martino. But we'll see what happens with that. And for the most part, for this game, that's it. Go relish in your moment. Go enjoy it. Go celebrate with this. And you would think if this team qualifies for Qatar, you would think there's going to be a party in Toronto or wherever we are in Canada. There's going to be a massive party. And oh my, it's going to be great. The best thing you ever asked for. And yeah, that pretty much does it for this game. Go celebrate. If you like this video, make sure you like it, share, subscribe it. Tell your friends to go celebrate. Share the, tell all your friends about this game. Tell how a historic moment this is and where Canada are in the table right now and how currently, what's our great chances are looking like at Qatar. And also tell your friends, oh, Canada, oh, baby. See you guys.